Hey guys, it's Dean. Welcome to Manful of Yoga. In this video, we're going to be talking about what you should and should not be feeling while doing a standing back bend. So I see a lot of errors with standing back bend, usually when it comes to keeping your hips neutral and going into the pose in a way that makes sense for you. So I see a lot of people going way too far into this, way further than they should. Neck pain, lower back pain, stuff like that. So first, let's talk about what you should not be feeling. Number one is you should not be feeling any sort of neck pain. So neck pain usually happens when you kind of allow your head to collapse, when you're not using your trapezius muscles, the muscles in the back of your neck, to hold yourself upright. So to fix this, what I actually recommend doing is grabbing your head, and this sounds ridiculous, but I want you to kind of grab your head and pull it up and away from your shoulders, and then bring your chin in toward your throat like you're creating a double chin. And this is usually a good way to fix neck pain because now we're properly engaging the neck, we're not letting the head collapse, we're keeping length through the spine. So that's the number one issue, and that's how to fix it. Things you also should not be feeling are lower back pain. So I see a lot of issues with lower back pain because people are letting their butt kind of poke out behind them when they do this back bend. So to fix that, all you need to do is keep your spine, and particularly your lower back, neutral. So it helps to squeeze your thighs toward one another. It helps to engage your quadriceps, so kind of squeezing your kneecaps, right, engaging your thighs. And you also want to make sure that you keep your tailbone reaching down, right? So I'm not doing this to the point where I'm giving like a posterior tilt, right? I don't want my pubic bone facing up at all, but I just want to make sure that I'm neutral here and that as I reach my arms back, I keep that neutral pelvic alignment. So my pubic bone is facing straight forward. It's not facing down. It's not facing up, but facing straight forward. So that's going to help as well. Another issue I see is people bending back too far. So if you're bending back too far, if you're noticing that your head is collapsing, if you're having difficulty breathing, then you're going too far. So you shouldn't feel like you can't breathe. It should be difficult, and you should actually feel some shaking. If you're doing a back bend properly, you will get to the point where you start to shake, but you still should be able to breathe. So make sure you're still breathing. And then lastly, just a little pointer for what you should not be feeling. If you do feel that lower back pain or kind of that instability, squeeze the legs toward one another, engage the muscles in your abdominal area, and that's going to help you with avoiding what you should not be feeling. And then some things that you should be feeling. So while you're doing a standing back bend, you should be feeling stretching through your chest and your shoulders. So as your arms come up, as your arms reach back, as your chest lifts up toward the ceiling, you are going to feel stretching through the chest area. You're going to be feeling stretching through your shoulders as well. The opposite of stretching is muscle engagement, and you should feel the opposite of that stretching in the exact opposite areas. So in your upper back, and also in your core, you want to feel those muscles working. So I'll feel my upper back engaging when I bring my arms up and squeeze back as much as I can. So you should feel those muscles in your back working as you squeeze your arms back. And then the other thing you should be feeling is to make sure that you do feel your abs working here. So your abs help to stabilize your lower back. If you aren't using your abs, you're going to feel it more in your lower back. In the erector spinae, those are the muscles that kind of run up either side of your spine. You want to make sure that you're not feeling any excessive pain there. So, and then lastly, shaking. You should feel shaking. You should be challenging yourself to kind of lean back, and you should start to shake. And you'll notice that when you push yourself, just make sure that you're maintaining that length through the back of your spine as you're doing it. And that's what you should and should not be feeling in a standing back bend. All right, hope you guys found this video useful. Make sure to check out the rest of this page for more information on this pose, including considerations, proper technique, modifications, how to make it easier, and FAQs, and a bunch more stuff. Hope you're using this pose guide. Hope you check out the rest of the website. Make sure you're using the training resources. Check out the members area if you haven't seen that yet. And all the information that I just gave you is pretty much taken directly from my book, Yoga Fitness for Men. If you're looking for a physical resource to help you learn yoga and practice the postures, that is a fantastic resource. It's a #1 new release in 3 categories on Amazon, featured in Muscle and Fitness magazine, and also in Men's Health. Thanks guys for watching. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.